When order didn't matter, we had 10 ways, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so 10 ways.
We have 10 combinations.
Yep, we have 10 combinations. Now, when it does matter, that would be 5 permutate 3. So it'd be 5 factorial over 2 factorial. So it would have 5 times 4 times 3.
Oh, I put 5 factorial over 3.
Nope, you got to do your subtraction.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Okay, so then you have 20 times 3 is 60.
That's
So,
why I got 20.
right, not as many different ways when I did 12 and chose 3, right? But is there still more ways when I do permutation versus combination? Yes. Okay, so we need a formula because we're not going to count these all every time, are we?
No.
We are not going to write these out.
Oh,
So the formula we're going to use is one we have used before, yes?
Yeah.
We used this when we were doing the coefficient, remember? So we have n is the number of things total you have. You're choosing r. So it's n factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial. Similar to the permutation one, correct? Yep. And our answer is smaller because we have that extra r factorial in the denominator, don't we? And that dividing by that r factorial is taking out those duplicate. Okay, it's dividing out that duplicate that we have. So let's try it here. So how many things we have? We should get 10, yes? So we just got? Yeah. Okay, so how many do I have to choose from? A, B, C, D, E. 5. And we're choosing groups of what? 3. So it's n factorial over n minus r factorial times r factorial. Okay, so you go with your bigger one in the denominator, right? So 5 would be reduced to 5, 4. Yep. And the 3 would be gone. And 2 factorial is just what? 2. And 2 goes into 4 how many times? 2. And 5 times 2 is 10. So we didn't miss any, did we?
Where did the 2 come from?
2 factorial. And then we did the permutation and found out it was 60.
Are there going to be questions where we're going to have to find both, like permutation?
Maybe, I don't remember. Or they may ask it like 2 different questions, like the same things, one with combination, one with permutation. Now, you're going to have to read and determine does order matter or does order not matter. Okay? So if I have groups of senators, I think there's something about that. Well, that doesn't matter, right? But I have groups of senators and I find we have a president, a secretary, and a treasurer, then does order matter? Yeah. Okay. Because when I can be... Okay, cards.
No.
You need to know some basic things about cards. How many people have played card games? Okay, I don't care what card games. We're not talking about that. Okay, I never used to worry about this, but I found more and more people have never even touched a deck of cards. Okay, there are how many suits? 4. How many things in each suit?
12.
13. Ace.
Wow.
Okay, there are 13. How many? So 4 times 13 is
52.
52. There's 52 cards in a deck, not counting jokers. There's 4 suits. They're hearts, spades, clubs, diamonds. 2 red suits, 2 black suits. 52 cards, so half of 52 is 26. So there's 26 reds, 26 blacks. Things like that you need to know. This picture is in your book if you need to refer to it. Okay? But on a test, you're gonna have to know some basic things about it. Okay. If we need to go over that with you, I will, but it's not very hard. There's 4 suits, so there's 4 eights, correct? There's 2 black, there's 2 red. Okay, so a standard poker hand consists of 5 cards dealt from a deck of 52. How many different poker hands are possible? After the cards are dealt and the player may reorder them, so order is not important. Should you have known that order wasn't important? Yes? Okay. So, is it a permutation or combination?
Combination.
Combination. How many is my n?
4. 52.
52. My n is the whole thing. All of them.
Yep.
How many do I want? 5. So, 52 factorial, right? Over 52 minus 5 factorial, 5 factorial. Okay, so 52 minus 5 is 47. I would agree. So 52 is going to go just to 40.
It's 0.
48, correct? It's not 0.
Why 48?
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Okay, now
like
52 and 47, 47 is going to reduce, right? And so it's going to be 52, 51, 50, 49, 48 in the numerator, correct? And the 47 is going to reduce.
Yeah.
Okay? Now 5 is going to be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2. And I don't ever put the 1 because it doesn't matter.
No.
Okay. So what do you want to reduce?
All of them besides the 3.
Well, yeah, but like, how do you want to do it?
5 into 50. 5 into 50, which is 10.
Okay. Or you could do 5 times 10. 5 times 2 is what? 10. So 50 goes to 5. I like to do that. I like to as much as I can. Is there any of those numbers that are divisible by 12?
Or 4. 48.
48.
48 is divisible by 12?
4.
4. Okay, so I can just take 48 and make it 4. So now I have 52 times 51 times 49 times 20.
Yeah.
And at that point, that would be appropriate for a calculator, correct?
We don't need one.
You don't need one. You can do it. Well, I believe all of you could do it, but it would take you.
No, I don't believe I could.
You don't think you could?
I
Okay.
would
right now
probably
mess
do it.
up a few minutes.
I would probably, yeah, write it down.
So if I have 52 cards and I'm choosing 5 of them, and order doesn't matter. Does anybody have a guess how much this is?
53,040.
I was just trying to do this.
No, without a calculator. Do you have what do you think?
Had math wrong. Probably
Is it-
really high.
High, yeah, it is high.
A million. It's
Okay.
I'm getting there.
2 million.
It is. It's over 2 million.
Oh, shucks. Sorry.
No.
You're at 52,000.
I forgot to multiply by.
2,598,960
I have
Different-
2 million.
poker hands.
You're telling me people can calculate that? Just like on a poker table?
No.
Oh,
No. People who are counting cards are not doing that. People who are counting cards are keeping track of what is out there and what's still left. That's what people who are counting cards know what's in their hands, knows what's on the table, and knows what the possibility is what's left. They're not calculating that in their head.
Well, I was gonna say, if you're calculating that in your head, I don't want to play the same combination.
But people that do it a lot know the probability of things and know the probability of getting a straight, and then they've calculated and know the probability of getting a straight after this is already on the hand
You
on
just
the
make
table.
poker unfun.
So, okay,
Still getting
from forming a 12-member swim team from 10 girls, I want to say 4, 10 girls, 15 boys. The team must consist of 5 girls and 7 boys. How many different 12-member teams are possible? Okay, so I need 12 altogether, yes? Yes, that's what they said. Okay, and I have to have how many girls? 5. Out of how many? 10. So I have 10 choose 5, yes? I have 10 girls, and I need to choose how many of them? 5. It tells me that, yes? Yes, Riley?
So, how do you know if we're gonna be using combination or permutation on this one?
Okay, did this one, if it would have said, how many different orders can they swim in? That's a what?
A permutation.
It's permutation. This just says how many groups, how many possible groups of 12 can I get? Okay, so you've got to really read them carefully. I will read a problem. What I will do is find the question and read the question, and then I will read the problem all the way through and then read the question again before I even start. Because you need to answer what it's asking you, not what you think it's asking you. And we like to do that. Okay, then how many boys do we need?
7.
Out of how many? 15. So 15 choose 7. It's an and, so we are going to multiply those two numbers together. Now, look really carefully. This R plus this R equals what? 12. Is that the size of the team we need?
Yeah.
Yes. If those two R's together were more than 12, you did something wrong. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to do 10 choose 5, so 10 factorial over 5 factorial, 5 factorial. Because 10 minus 5 is 5?
Yes.
Okay. Times what? 15 factorial over
8 factorial and 7 factorial.
Okay. Now, this is multiplication, so I can reduce up and down, and what? And diagonal. Yes? So pick your biggest numbers. 8 and 7 are my biggest numbers, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put 7 with 10 and 8 with 15. Biggest and biggest. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so when I do 10 factorial and 7 factorial, what am I left with? 10, 9, 8. Okay? When I do 8 and 15, what am I left with?
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
Nope. Not. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was doing this.
9.
And 9. Yes?
Yeah, that's a big number.
Now, I have 5, which is what? 5, 4, 3, 2. And I have 5 again,
5, 4, 3. Why is it not so?
because 1 times anything is 1.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I like to try to get rid of my biggest numbers. Can I get rid of 15? 3 and 5? Okay. I can't get rid of 13. Can I lower? Well, I'm going to go biggest to smallest just to make smaller numbers. Or we could just try to get, I don't care. You go 10? Can I get rid of 10?
Yeah, 5 and 2.
5 and 2? Can I get rid of 9? No, because I crossed, but can I lower it? Yeah, so it could be 3. 8, 4 and 2. And I have a 4 left.
Get rid of it. And
Or
no,
the
that's
12
not 10.
And the-
3.
The 12?
Or 14? Did you do that?
No, but we used all the numbers. So now I just have 14 times 13 times 10 times 11 times 9. Well, this is 90, yes? 90 times 3 would be 270.
Times
11 times 13. Okay, I've showed you the 11 trick before. Does anybody remember it? I'm just doing 14. You split them and add. So 11 times 14 is 1 and 4, and 1 plus 4 is 5. Times 13.
Times 3.
No, I did 3. I did 9 times 10 was 90, times 3 was 270.
Yeah, there's another one.
There's another 3 down there. Right above the 9.
Oh. Which I probably could have multiplied it. How about this is 90? No, this is 39. Okay, so I got 270 times 154 times 139.
No, different.
Oh, just 39, yes. Trying to rush. it is 1,621,620.
This is what
Hey.
it feels like to actually get.
So that's when you go to Sonic and they tell you that there's so many options of drinks. That's how it gets so big. Because you could have every different pop mixed with every different pop, which would mix every different flavor, and then everything down from that. Okay? So you're doing combination and permutation today. Some of them are just straight use the formula, and most of them are you have to read. I think there's 4, and then the rest of them you have to read and pick out. I know it looks like a lot, but it's really not. I just picked from all over. So make sure you got it. I